waited 10 years to play Star Citizen. And this is what I think. Hey guys, I'm Exodus. Let's bread this get. October 10th, 2012, a man announced his dream to the world, a dream shared by thousands. 3 years later, I signed up for an RSI account, but at the time, I didn't have the capability to play the game. Fast forward a decade to about a month ago, and I launched the game for the very first time. It was weird. Star Citizen to me felt like a loose end, something undone. Something I had to experience while I could. And it is exactly that, an experience in more ways than one. I don't think I could have started at a better time. The game is the most complete it's ever been. The dreams of tens of thousands and CIG themselves is more realized than it ever has been before. And when I say this game is an experience, I mean it's not just a game, it's an experience. So here's how we're going to break it down. Segments. I'm going to go over the core experiences of the game in its current state, good with bad, from my perception. First of all, gameplay loops and the goal. So quickly, before we get into the meat of the meal, I'm going to get a couple of things out of the way. Star Citizen is a one-time purchase. 54 USD gets you a ship, the game, and an infinite amount of playtime. You do not need a subscription. You do not need to buy ships with real money, but you also have the option to do both of these things. You also do not need a PC gifted by the tech gods. What you do need, however, is some patience. I see people say there's not much to do in Star Citizen. Well, that's just wrong. Like, stop listening to TikTok comments. There's a place for every playstyle in the game, from hauling and mining to mercenary work and organized crime. There's many ways to progress, and more are being added with monthly content updates. Perhaps the issue for many is the how and where aren't gifted to them like many other games. Star Citizen doesn't hold your hand. It pushes you off a cliff into zero grav and then waves with a smirk on its face. The rest is up to you. As far as the sandbox game goes, this is one for the books. I once even smuggled illicit substances from one system to another for a ship full of credits. While I personally find some of the less exciting game loops like cargo hauling less exciting, it's a preferred route for many players. They call it Space Truck Simulator. I call it GTA in space.
Give me all your money, please.
No. Well then, Exo, what's the point of the game? When this fighter's white-knuckling it out in the skies above you, bombs being dropped 50 meters from you while LMG shots ring out and the creak of tank treads nearby strike fear into you, that's when you realize this is Star Citizen. This is why I'm here. Find your purpose in the game and work toward the end game of that. Buy better ships, bigger guns, and create experiences you'll remember. I think the ultimate endgame are the scenarios you and your group get into. From fleet battles to daring jail escapes, finding these scenarios comes just as much organically as it does predestined. It's these scenarios that define Star Citizen for me. I've never felt anything like it in my decade-long gaming career. Every ship full of comrades is an adventure. Every problem presented becomes a feature of said adventure. Where will your journey take you?
Oh my god, let's go!
2. The community.
You smell like biscuits, and I want to put some gravy on you.
One of the first things I noticed about Star Citizen was the community. I was welcomed by multiple people, with so many wanting to help me learn and even just randomly sending me money so I could have the feeling of owning my own ship. While of course, there's the outliers who live a bitter existence. A majority of the player base take care of you as if you're one of their own, because in Star Citizen, you are. There's also a major community-based platform called Spectrum. Here you'll find chat rooms and forums for everything Star Citizen. Devs sit in channel and speak to the community, and it's just nice to watch in action. Coming from a game like Apex, where the devs feel mostly out of touch with the community, it's a true breath of fresh air. Number 3, graphics and sound. This is a passion project for the devs, and it shows. There's attention to detail visually and audibly. The sound space always feels alive, and the verse itself is just downright beautiful. I don't feel much else needs to be said here. Audio and visual are somewhere where Star Citizen really shines. Number 4, character mechanics. Here's where my opinion becomes somewhat negative. Well, again, coming from Apex, it's a harsh comparison for me. While actions are realistic, such as vaulting or shoulder peeking, I can't help but feel that it all just feels clunky. Other people may not feel as strongly as I do here, as I'm used to 240 FPS and 240 APM. It took some getting used to, but after all, this game is as realistic as a sci-fi game can be. 500 years in the future, I don't see humans evolving to have the capability to wall bounce, tap strafe, or even slide cancel. In saying that, the game's character mechanics do the job. Well for some, clunky for me. Number 5, optimization. Yes, optimization. I don't think there's a point where the game is unplayable in its current form, unless you're playing on a Windows XP laptop, but it certainly requires some love on the optimization scale. A very CPU and RAM heavy game, you can get the most out of your PC by adding the page file, a Windows feature which actively segments part of your SSD as RAM, adding to the access memory the game can use. I've had a friend running on a 2080 or 3060 have the game run smooth by using this trick. While it's true you're not going to play the game on a PC from 10 years ago, you shouldn't have many issues running it on a majority of systems. I'm sure optimization will come in time as the dev team progresses their creation further. This is a game running tech that hasn't been done before. Be patient, if you can. Just keep in mind it also still runs better than Unreal Engine 5, but I don't think that's too difficult. Number 6, bugs and glitches. Oh yeah. Well, I'm Australian, so I'm used to a few bugs. Yeah, mate. However, that doesn't help much when I get teleported through the lift floor into a black hole, or I'm sniffing the BO of my enemy while my P4 reloads infinitely. It can get very frustrating. I had a run of deaths where it was all just bugs. It started with an infinite reload in FPS PvP. The next death was caused by other players glitching through doors into vaults where I was solo holding, followed by dying because none of my meds were working, of which my crewmate clutched and res me right into a wall, as you can see on my screen. This game definitely has more than its fair share of bugs and glitches, and that's where your patience comes in. Understanding why the game is in the state it is quite important for your mental attitude toward the game. The devs are of course working to rectify this, and it continues to get better, but it can be pretty cooked. Number 7, my overall opinion, and hopefully what you all came here for. I've probably missed some things, but so it is. Thanks for watching this far in. Let's get this wrapped up. Now, I'm a relatively patient person when it comes to things that are worth the wait, and for me, Star Citizen is. The good majorly outweighs the bad, and I plan to continue playing this game and even posting more content of our adventures in the verse. So drop a sub or a like if you want to keep up with me or you enjoyed the video. Overall, I haven't fallen in love with a game like I have Star Citizen. I even decided to make a video it, and that speaks volumes to me. When I hop on the game, I'm truly entering the verse. There's never been a game that pulls me in as much as Star Citizen. There's also never been a game that has made me desk slam due to things that are completely out of my control. I don't ever desk slam. Ever. Don't listen to the people who don't do research but pretend to know everything on TikTok. Take my word for it. Blaze your own path. Try the game if it's up your alley. What have you got to lose? And if you do, you should totally use my referral code in the description below, please and thank you. All my opinions are truly my own. I decided to make this video out of my own passion and love for this project of Star Citizen. This year also, many more of the devs at CAG are focused on Star Citizen, and the result is a faster flow of updates than ever before. There truly has never been a better time to pick it up or play it again. Star Citizen, I feel welcomed to the verse, and I hope to see you all out there. Thank you, much love. This is EXO, out.
I'm sorry, I've been talking to my Medrunner commanders.
Oh, okay.
They're now on the blacklist. Fuck you.
Hey, why does it have to be black, huh? What the fuck does that mean? You son of a bitch! With a more politically correct name when you're the fucking Med Runners? You motherfucker!